Hello, my love. Where are you? Who are you? What are you? You are eternally the Son of God, as God created you, and me too. The truth is the truth, God is the truth, and we are in Him. We live as the whole one, the Holy One in the Father. As we are one with the Father, this is our eternal truth. Our beingness, all the threats of this world cannot be real. They are just, we can say, defended against the truth. So that is this powerful lesson today. Very powerful. And it pulls us right by our legs and knows that we made up this world as a defense against the reality of life, of joy, of love. So nothing outside of me can affect me, only my own decisions. So all I experience in this very world, I decide for. With my thoughts, I'm created whole, holy, full of peace and joy, eternal life. That's what my truth in the Father. And nothing of my insane beliefs here, my dream, has affected anything in my eternal truth. Nothing. But all my defense mechanism, as we learned yesterday, when I defend myself, I attack. So what is attack? Thoughts which are not real. Thoughts which are based on a false identification. I am the Holy Self. I am the Son of God in the Father. And we share one identity with all beings. That is the truth. The Father cannot be sick, so I cannot be sick. I am one. So if I decide against the insanity to believe to be sick, to believe in weakness, I can choose to decide for the truth. And the effect of my wrong decision will be gone. This needs practice to convince myself and decide for it. Well, that starts this powerful lesson. I love it. I just love it. So lesson 136, 136. Sickness is a defense against the truth. Yeah. Hi. Sickness is a defense against the truth. Do you believe this? Not yet, maybe. But after this training today, you will believe it. Who am I? Who are you? We are one in God, eternally safe, holy, whole, never changed. We live only in the Father, not in the body. Not at all. This body is just a tool, and when I accept my reality to be the whole in the Father, the Holy Son of God, my beingness, sickness is impossible. The Father guarantees my sinlessness, and where there is sinlessness, where I accept the atonement, sickness cannot come. Not possible. I am spirit, not a body. I am the whole. Sickness is a defense against the truth. No one can heal unless he understands what purpose sickness seems to serve. For then he understands as well its purpose has no meaning. Being causeless and without a meaningful intent of any kind, it cannot be at all. It cannot be at all. Sickness cannot be at all. Medicine, doctors, therapies, all false. Accept the truth and you are healed. When this is seen, healing is automatic. It dispels the meaningless illusion by the same approach that carries all of them to truth and merely leaves them there to disappear. Beautiful. No fighting of sickness, no, just accept the truth. Sickness is not an accident, like all defenses. It is an insane device for self-deception. And like all the rest, its purpose is to hide reality, attack it, change it, render it inept, distorted, twisted, or reduces to a little pile of unassembled parts. The aim of all defenses is to keep the truth from being whole. So the truth is you are whole. There's no one but you. Nothing is outside of you. I'm the whole. But when I believe to be this little figure here, then I deny my reality. The parts are seen as if each one were a whole within itself. Defenses are not unintentional. That's very important. It's not unintentional, nor are they made without awareness. They are secret magic wands you wave when truth appears to threaten what you would believe. So when truth comes and tells us that we are not that figure, I'm not that woman, I'm the unlimited Holy One, and I want to stay that figure, I identified with this, and I defend against the truth. They seem to be unconscious, but because of the rapidity with which you choose to use them, in that second, even less, in which the choice is made, you recognize exactly what you would attempt to do, and then proceed to think that it is done. So we are the decider for any suffering, we are the decider for any experience. It is our decision, our liking. Even though it's totally insane that we decide for sickness and for death, it's true. We like it, we want it. It's so crazy, absolutely crazy, but we can let it go and choose eternal happy life. Who but yourself evaluates a threat, decides escape is necessary, and sets up a series of defenses to reduce the threat that has been judged as real? All this cannot be done unconsciously. Very important. I did it. I have to take responsibility for my emotions, for my feelings, for my suffering. I have chosen it. But afterwards, your plan requires that you must forget you made it. So it seems to be external to your own intent, a happening beyond your state of mind, an outcome with a real effect on you instead of one affected by yourself. So we play the victim. I'm getting sick. This has happened to me. No. I've decided for it. And I have to look why I decided. What is still my desire? And then let it be. Healed by Holy Spirit and choose the truth. It is this quick forgetting of the part you play in making your reality and breaks the seemingly reality that makes defenses seem to be beyond your own control. But what you have forgot can be remembered and given willingness to reconsider the decision which is doubly shielded by oblivion. You are not remembering it, but the sign that this decision still remains in force, as far as your desire are concerned. Mistake not this for fact. Defense must make facts unrecognizable. They aim at doing this, and it is this they do. Every defense takes fragments of the whole, ensembles them without regard to all their true relationships, and thus conducts illusions of a whole that is not there. So I'm the whole, there's no one but me. But I split in myself in billions of egos and forms and believe I'm a human, I'm separate from the others. And this is all insane. It is this process that imposes threat, and not whatever outcome may result. When parts are wrested from the whole and seen as separate and wholes within themselves, they become symbols of standing for attack upon the whole. So when I identify with the body, when I'm a woman, a man, I attack the whole, believing I'm individual, successful in effect, and never to be seen as a whole again. But I'm the whole, there's no one but me. I am the whole, there's only one mind. I made up this world, this I have to accept, and yet you have forgotten that they stand but for your own decision of what should be real to take the place of what is real. So if I believe in this world, I believe in my insane making and attack the truth. Sickness is a decision. It is not a thing that happens to you. quite unthought, which makes you weak and brings you suffering. It is a choice you make, a plan to lay, when for an instant such arises in your own deluded mind, and all your world appears to totter and prepare to fall. Now are you sick? That truth may go away and threaten your establishment no more. Can you imagine? We make sickness and death to defend joy and life and fulfillment. It is so insane. We have to realize the insanity. And even when we make science and medicine, etc., it's all insane, brother. All we made here is insane. Against the truth, against the joy, against the life. How do you think that sickness can succeed in shielding you from truth? Because it proves the body is not separate from you, and so you must be separate from the truth. You suffer pain because the body does, and in this pain are you made one with it. Yes. Yes, thus your true identity and breaks, seemingly your true identity preserved, and the strange haunting thought that you might be something beyond this little pile of dust, silenced and stilled. Can you imagine the unbelief, the unlimited holy Son of God, filled with all the treasures of the Father, powerful, is pretending to be a little figure. And when truth comes near him, he makes himself sick. Just laugh about it. Laugh at what we do. And don't take it serious. Don't take it serious. He might be something beyond this little pile of dust, silenced and stilled. For see, this dust can make you suffer, twist your limbs, and stop your heart, commanding you to die and cease to be. Totally crazy. Totally crazy. I am the unlimited one. I am in the Father. I am the whole, constantly healed and whole. Everyone with me. This world does not exist. Thus is the body stronger than the truth, which asked you to your life. You cannot overcome your choice to die. And so the body is more powerful than everlasting life, heaven more frail than hell, and God's design for the salvation of his Son opposed by a decision stronger than his will. His Son is dust, the Father incomplete, and chaos sits in triumph on his throne. How crazy is this? Such is your planning for your own defense, and you believe that heaven quails before such mad attacks as these? With God made blind by your illusions, truth turned into lies, and all the universe made slave to laws which your defenses would impose on it? And yet who believes illusion but the one who made them up? Yet who believes in illusions but the one who made them up? Who else can they see them and react on them as if they are the truth? Well, I, who made it up. It's my baby. This world is my baby. I made it up with the insane idea of separation. And now I cling to the word and say, that's the reality. Look, I can touch it. No, my love. It's not the reality. I am the Holy Son of God and the Father, and you too. God knows not your plans to change his will. The universe remains unheeding of the laws by which you sought to govern it. And heaven has not bowed to hell, nor life to death. Life is still there. I have one life shared with God. You can but choose to think you die, or suffer, sickness, or distort the trust in any way. What is created is apart from all of this. Very important. What is created, God has created me, is apart from all of this. I am the Holy Son of God. I am the absolute, unchanged beingness in the Father. Defenses are plans to defeat what cannot be attacked. What is unalterable cannot change, and what is wholly sinless cannot sin. I am in the Father, whole and holy. For my sinlessness The Father gives guarantees, so I cannot false it. Impossible. Such is the simple truth. It does not make appeal to might or not triumph. It does not command obedience, nor seek to prove how pitiful and futile your attempts to plan defenses that would alter it. Truth merely wants to give you happiness. Yes. I am the unlimited happy Son of God. For such its purpose is. Perhaps it sighs a little when you throw away its gifts, and yet it knows with perfect certainty that what God wills for you must be received. So I have received my redemption. I have received my healing. I just accept it. It is this fact that demonstrates that time is an illusion. For time lets you think that what God has given you is not the truth right now, as it must be. So all the gifts of God are mine. I am fulfilled, I am whole, I am holy, and sickness cannot be, and death never. The thought of God's, in capital letters, the thoughts of God are quite apart from time. I am a thought of God. I am the holy child of God in the Father, for time is but another meaningless defense you made against the truth. Yet what He wills is here, and you remain as He created you. I am as God created me, now. I am the beingness, now. Truth has a power far beyond defense, for no illusions can remain where truth has been allowed to enter. It comes to any mind that would lay down its arms and cease to play with folly. It is found at any time today if you will choose to practice giving welcome to the truth. This is our aim today, and we will give a quarter of an hour twice to ask the truth to come to us and set us free, and truth will come, for it has never been apart from us. It merely waits for just this invitation, which we give today. We entrust it with a healing prayer to help us rise above defensiveness and let truth be as it has always been. Sickness is a defense against the truth. I will accept the truth of what I am and let my mind be wholly healed today. I repeat. Beautiful. Sickness is a defense against the truth. I will accept the truth of what I am and let my mind be wholly healed today. And when I let go of the body doesn't die. It just functions better. Healing will flourish across your open mind as peace and truth arise to take the place of war and vain imaginings. There will be no dark corner sickness can conceal and keep defended from the light of truth. There will be no dim figures from your dreams, nor the obscure and meaningless pursuit, with doubts, purposes, insanity thought remaining in your mind. It will be healed. It will be healed of all the sickly wishes that it tried to authorize the body to obey. Now is the body healed because the source of sickness has been opened to relief, and you will recognize you practiced well by this. The body should not feel at all. If you have been successful, there will be no sense of feeling ill or feeling well, of pain or pleasure. No response at all in the mind to what the body does. Its usefulness remains and nothing more. Why? Perhaps you do not realize that this removes the limits you had placed upon the body by the purpose you gave it to it. As these are laid aside, the strength the body has will always be enough to serve all truly useful purposes. The body's health is fully guaranteed. because it is not limited by time, by weather, or fatigue, by food and drink, or any laws you made to serve before. No need to do nothing now to make it well, for sickness had become impossible. Impossible. Yet this protection needs to be preserved by careful watching. If you let your mind harbor attack thoughts, yield to judgment, or make plans against uncertainties to come, you have again misplaced yourself and make a bodily identity which will attack the body, for the mind is sick. Give instantly remedy should this occur by not allowing your defenselessness to hurt you longer. Do not be confused about what must be healed, but tell yourself, I have forgotten what I really am, for I mistook my body for myself. Sickness is a defense against the truth, but I am not a body. I am not a body, and my mind cannot attack, so I cannot be sick. No, I cannot be sick. I have forgotten what I really am, for I mistook my body for myself. Wow, wow, sickness is a defense against the truth. But I am not a body, and my mind cannot attack, so I cannot be sick. Wow, what a powerful lesson. A very, very powerful lesson. Wow, my mind. Jesus is asking, have you been successful? Well, when there's us, I should not feel the body at all. For me, it's the opposite. I feel like tons sitting on the chair, even though I know I'm at the Father, awakened and free of all diseases. Switch. Go against this. Go against this choice to be in a body. I'm not a body, I'm free. I'm still as God created me. Hi. Yes, I'm in the Father. And how you feel? Immediately happy. What did you do? Jesus asking. I joined with you, and I just placed the thought in my mind that I am the whole one. I am the Son of God. I never have left the Father. I have never left the Father. And wow, it's like a jump. It's like a jump, and I instantly am free. No, then I don't feel the body. Yes, I can choose. I can choose. So I'm not imprisoned in the body. It must have been my choice, which I have not noticed. I gave room to the ego. It puts me back in the body. I choose against the ego. I am the whole. I never have left the Father. I am the unlimited one. I am the pure one. And joy is there. Unlimited beingness. That's how it works. Wow. Oh, I have to practice a lot. I have to really see that again and again. I let the ego come in and pull me to the body. But I shouldn't fight. Just accept. Accept the truth. Let the truth come to me. Father's with me. Have a beautiful day. And decide for the truth. For your wholeness, holiness. Beingness, eternal in the Father. Now. No sickness. It's impossible as you are in the Father and one with Him.